Think running a day spa is all massages and relaxation? There is nothing relaxing about owning a day spa, but we're here to help. Serious spa owners know that being in the spa business isn't for the weak. It takes hard work, planning, and just a bit of luck. We should know because we've owned a successful day spa for over 20 years. Now we're opening up our playbooks and giving you the business insights to run your day spa rather than letting it run you. This is a Spapreneur podcast with Lynn Graves and Ramona Rice.
Hello, Spapreneurs. This is the third time of us trying to record this episode.
Yeah, we're getting a little giddy with it at this point. I'm Lynn Graves, also known as Ceci or Mom.
And I'm Ramona Rice, and we're the Spapreneurs.
Yes.
We help spa owners, run their day spas, and so they don't actually run you.
And we answer the real questions of what goes on there. We don't pretend like it's all sunshine and roses. We tell you the real poop scoop of what can and will happen in your day spa.
And if you listen to one of our last episodes, you'd understand that poop scoop is actually a real thing that's happened.
I'm not going back into that story. They'll have to listen to that.
But Happy New Year, Lynn.
Oh, thank you. And I'd say Happy New Year to you, but I know that we're all happy anyway. It's going to be a good year. I have claimed it, so it's going to happen. And none of this, being sad about last year. Nope, we're moving on and looking forward to some fun things this year.
Yeah, like your new workout program.
Oh, God. So I go and I work out with my husband and actually with one of my clients. I have all of 3 clients now because I'm too busy to work on other people. And at the end of that, I thought, dear God, I'm going to hurt. Well, I woke up the next morning and yes, I did hurt, but I was able to make it. And I said to myself, let me go work out again tomorrow. Let me push through this. Folks, I can't walk. I can't go up the stairs. I can't go down the stairs. I can't do anything. I can sit on my butt and slide down the staircase. This is miserable. This is what happens when you don't work out for 6.5 years. So use it or lose it. So I'll be getting a lot of massages for the next few weeks.
It was just funny seeing you try to get on the stool to record this episode.
Oh, my God. I crossed my leg and it made my butt muscles hurt. But I'm going to have a good-looking butt by the time summertime comes around. Oh, yeah, here I come, Miss Thong. At God. 56 years old.
That's gross. Ew. That's gross. That's gross. That's gross. But other things to look forward to in the new year. For us, we always look forward to Valentine's Day. Not because Lynn or I get taken out for Valentine's Day.
No.
Valentine's Day for us is a combat sport.
Oh, absolutely. And we start planning our strategy starting in October because we know what a huge deal it's going to be. So if you're not tapping into Valentine's Day, we're going to help you get a start on figuring out how to do this. Even if you're a brand new spa or you're just starting up, you can tap into this because everybody gets overbooked and it starts rolling over to other places that do massages and are catering to a nice romantic different sort of date.
I mean, basically, here's the deal, guys. I tell this to my therapist. I'm going to tell this to you. And if you don't like this is not the show for
But
you.
it's true.
That's true. You are foreplay. And I don't mean that like you are like going to give a happy ending. Nothing like that.
Nope.
But when a man books a spa day for his wife or girlfriend or a couple's massage, your job is to get her just relaxed enough so he gets some later that evening.
Yep.
If he does not get any later that evening, they will not be back. If he gets some, trust me, he will rebook every year.
Yep. And that might be a yearly thing for them. So, yeah, but they don't do it in the room. No.
Boom, boom in the couple's room.
No, boom, boom. In fact, we've had to knock on the door a few times, say, is everything okay in there?
Yeah.
Are y'all doing all right? We're just checking on you.
So we're going to outline our specific plan, things that we think you can implement very easily. Some of these do require some pre-planning. It's not too late. While we start planning in October, you can absolutely start these today and get it started. So what's the first thing, Lynn?
It's going to be create your packages. And you need to do that early enough so that you can present it in a nice form. You want it to look pretty and romantic, not girly, because there are guys. And also don't forget that we're in a new generation of men are married to men, women are married to women. So it needs to cater to all people out there. So start planning your packages. So we happen to have pedicures and facials and waxing that are included in our spa. But let's say you don't have any of that. All you do is massage. okay, let's think outside that box. We're going to add in a little bit of hot stone and a little bit of aromatherapy and maybe a chocolate foot scrub. Simple things that can be done.
You can also, there's a great product. You can get it from Universal Companies. We use it in our spa called EcoFit. It's very inexpensive. They say you want to use like a full cube per foot.
We don't.
We do a half cube. We do 1 cube per treatment. So it's like a half a cube for each foot, and it's plenty. And it's like this, the coolest. It's not paraffin wax. It's like this jojoba coconut butter stuff. It smells incredible.
Yeah, and it comes in different flavors. So if you want to get a strawberry or chocolate or something, you need to order it now from Universal Companies. And it really is wonderful, and we charge more for it. And when it was first introduced to me that we were going to carry this was when Ramona was running amok in the spa without me. I thought, this is the cheesiest, most stupid thing. It's just not going to be a success. Well, I'm wrong. She's right. We get requests for it all the time.
And the cool thing is you can put it just in a towel warmer.
Yes, that is what makes it nice. And you simply use the plastic wraps that you would use if you were doing a paraffin dip with your hands. You can get that in any of your beauty supply stores, or if you need to, order it from Universal also. So you put those in there, you put it in a towel warmer, and you're ready to go.
Yeah, and it's an easy add-on. You could charge a little bit for it or include it in your Valentine's Day pricing. But that's a quick way to do a package. And the one thing about packages that a lot of people do, we used to do this. We don't anymore. Now, we have our membership program, which is you buy 4 or more services and you save $5 off of each service. That's our membership. That's all we do. There's no expiration.
We've had that for 20 years, long before anybody ever came out with memberships. That was
we actually called those packages. So when we put together other packages, when we added on like skincare and nails, we automatically discounted the things, and then we realized that was dumb. So just because you package it up, it does not mean you have to discount it. What you're doing by packaging up services, whether it's a facial and a massage, is that you're making it easier for the client to buy something in a price range they like.
And let me tell you the scenario a couple of years ago. So we were sitting at the desk, and it was starting to get geared up for Valentine's week, and we knew we'd sell some gift certificates. And I do not know what in the world happened to the men out there, but within that day, we had lines of men out the door buying packages. What else do you have? What else can I get? And I thought, dear God, they're all in the doghouse.
They must have not gotten good Christmas gifts.
I don't know, but it was the craziest thing I had ever seen in my life. Literally, all we did was 2 of us sat at that desk selling gift certificates for 4 days straight. That was before Valentine's. And then dumb guys who did not pre-plan for Valentine's were calling going, can I get an appointment today? No, are you stupid? No, get a gift certificate.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. So packages not only are important because you'll sell and introduce people to more services made up, but having enough supplies of like gift certificates, making sure you've got the envelopes.
We love Vistaprint.
Oh my God,
gotta tell you, love Vistaprint, and we buy specialty cards for both Christmas and for Valentine's, and they're specifically for, they've got the hearts and they're pretty and it makes the guy feel good, and they pre-print them. They're awesome.
Yeah, and they're a really good price, and you can typically, we try to wait, because again, we plan ahead, and we try to wait till there's like a 50% off sale.
Yeah, get on their mailing list and their email list, and they'll send you a notice, discounts all the time.
Yeah, so we use Vistaprint exclusively for all of our printing, all of our brochures, our posters, everything. Because again, the only thing about Vistaprint is if you wait till the last minute, you have to pay so much money for shipping.
Sometimes you just don't care.
No, sometimes you don't care. I mean, we've done that, but and the customer service is great. One time, I'll never forget this with Vistaprint. We accidentally got some Whirlpool spa bath flyers. And they got our gift certificates. And so we sent them to each other, but then Vistaprint still sent us more of what we had ordered. So, and they didn't have to do that.
Yes, their customer service is top notch.
Yeah, so I highly recommend all of our business cards, our therapist business cards. We let them do their own designs. We don't have a standard, unless they don't have business cards, and then we make them for them because we're tired of waiting for them.
Yes, absolutely.
So all these things, you need to kind of take an inventory now in these first couple weeks of January. Get an inventory of all your because you're going to need brochures. You're going to need, if you're going to do specialty packages.
And they don't have to be fancy 3-fold brochures. You can do what they call the rack card. let's say you're by yourself or just you and somebody else. You can do a simple rack card so that they can pick it up, look at it, take it with them, lay it down, give it to somebody else. It's amazing. And let me throw this in here. When I first started out, I would get Vistaprint didn't, hell, the internet wasn't even invented, I don't think, when I started. But I would get flyers printed up. I would find a restaurant who knew me, and I would say, can I put these on each of the table right before lunch? You'd be amazed how many people will pick that up and say, oh, look at this. This is an idea, because they haven't thought about doing that for Valentine's.
Yeah, and the other thing is Steve about strategic partnerships. We partner with a great local florist. We become a one-stop romance concierge. Like, imagine this. Imagine not only are you offering a great 1-hour massage with the foot scrub, but then you say you can also include a dozen red roses. So you partner with a local florist. Trust me, they have no problem partnering with you because it makes it easier on them.
Yes, we go and we pick them up. Or actually, lately, the last couple of years, I don't know why, but they prefer to deliver them. Maybe we're not doing something right when we transport them. But they have been very generous with us. We advertise for them. The flowers are sitting there waiting in the room for the client, or for, the recipient. And it's just an extra added touch. But I got to give kudos to where this idea came from. It came from my husband, and any of you men listening out there, or women, if you want to do this. On one of my birthdays, I walked into the restaurant and he had the flowers sitting on the table waiting for me. Now, everybody do it together.
Aww.
Yes, it was a very romantic thing. But I took a simple idea that he had, and now I'm giving that joy to other women. So it's a lot of fun.
Plus, it makes the guy look like a hero. So that's the whole point of this.
But
is that
what about the guy that didn't do it? And when they're walking, it's so much fun. When the girls are walking out, and they're smiling from ear to ear, and they're like, where are my flowers? I'm getting flowers, right? Baby, yeah, they're going to the house. Don't you know they're scrambling to get some roses sent?
Yeah. So again, be a romance concierge. Get packages that include all these things. And again, if this is your first year to do it, don't worry about doing all these tips. We're just giving a lot of ideas so that you can really expand your Valentine's Day experience.
Absolutely. And let me throw this out here. A dozen red roses sounds great. Why not 3 single roses that you pick up at Costco, make it pretty with a little bit of fern in a pretty little vase you pick up from Walmart? You can simplify this and make it nice, but give it your signature touch. It needs to have your personality on it.
Just make sure when you're adding anything on the EcoFen, roses, vases, all of that goes into your cost. So make sure you're adding up how much that costs you per service, and then include that into the cost of the package. Trust me, the guys are not going to care. They really aren't.
Remember when we did word problems in school and we're like, why am I doing this? I'll never use how fast a train goes.
Yeah, but we'll figure out how much roses cost us per massage.
Now we have a word problem. So yeah, you got to put it all together. And if you're not good at that, mentorship, we talked about it before, mentorship, you go find someone to help you put it together. Don't feel like you're stupid because you can't. We don't all have every talent.
Worst case scenario, you can email us at hello@spapreneur.com and we will take a look at your packages for you. We don't mind.
I ain't doing that.
I
got enough homework to do. I have homework with the tiny human. She's learning how to do money and trying to give all of her money away. It's crazy.
I know. What's the next thing?
Do you have space large enough to do couples?
All right, so let's talk about couples massages. When Mom first started at De-Stress Express, when we expanded to like 4 rooms, we didn't have room. Finally,
Actually, that's not true. I didn't have therapists.
Okay, but we didn't really start it till you had like a big giant training room because you were teaching Ashiatsu.
Yes.
And that's when you were like, how do I use this room
when
I'm not training Ashiatsu? Because this room is massive.
Yes. Yes. And so I actually put up a partial wall that we could close the doors when I wasn't doing teaching the Ashiatsu. And we had a large enough space that 2 tables could go on each side, still have maneuvering room. But let's say you don't have that much room. Put 2 tables in, see how it fits. If you can get 2 tables in without them climbing on the tables to get to the chairs, then that's a good starting point. You're by yourself. You don't have another person to do too. So partner up with someone. Go find somebody else that's single. And it can be a guy. That's a wonderful way to introduce the guys into it. It's also a good way to perhaps expand your business to see how well you work with them.
Yeah, it's a great way. Don't use the excuse, oh, I'm a single practitioner. If you're room renting, find another room renter in the place you're working with. See if a big enough room. You may have to pay a little bit extra, but trust us. We, throughout the year, now we have how many couples rooms? Because it's such a big part of our business.
I've got dedicated couples rooms, even though we'll use them for singles if we need to. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then my room that I use once in a blue moon can hold couples in it. So we can easily fit 5.
And there's probably 1 or 2 rooms if we moved a piece of furniture.
Sure, but
it'd be tight squeeze.
We upsell. Or what's the word I'm looking for? We charge more.
We charge more for the
couples massage. And when people ask, well, why am I paying more? Because it's a larger room. It's created for couples. I put more swag into it. It's just because we can.
It's interesting. When we first started couples massage, instead of charging, we only charged $5 more for the couples massage, and people complained about that. So we added fruit plate. We had this. I didn't decide it because our rest of our specialty massages like shiatsu, warm stone, deep tissue were all $10 more. So the minute we started going, well, let's just charge the full $10 and make the couples massage a specialty package, no one complained about the price.
No, we still get the question of, well, how come it costs more? Once we say it's because it's a larger room, we've got 2 therapists dedicated to it. It's because we can. I don't say that, but we come up with our reasons. The biggest reason is it's extra real estate that's dedicated to a couples room. And one of them, even a client of ours, installed twinkling lights above it, and we call it the heavens. That's very expensive to do. If you're creative and you can go online and figure out how to do it yourself, I would suggest you do it. There's all kinds of specialty lighting out there that will put waves on the ceiling and on the walls. I would do it. And just go online or go on Pinterest, and it'll show you a lot of ideas. The other thing I like to do is I like to go scrounge through material stores. I will go to the racks that are discounted. I like sparkly material. I like sheer material, and I'll drape it. I'll just simply take a thumbtack. I'll stick it up on the wall, and then I'll take another thumbtack, and I'll just keep draping it. If you don't have that talent, there are plenty of people that do. Go find someone. Find a client that has that talent and say, I'll give you a free massage if you'll help me just pin this up. In the bright light, it's not going to look pretty. Turn your lights down low and see what it looks like then. It's a totally different ball game when the lights are down low.
Yeah, so make sure, also with the couples rooms of Valentine's Day, we deck them out even more than normal. Now, they're really pretty throughout the year, and we do couples massages. Like just yesterday, it was typical Wednesday. Everybody's back to school. We had 3 couples massages, at the same time.
Yeah, it's really surprising to me. Confession time. I think they're crazy. I would not get a couples massage. I don't want somebody bothering me during my massage.
I liked getting him with James when he was alive. Like we would do it every once in a while. It was fun.
No, I'm a single therapist person myself.
You like the one-on-one attention.
I like the monogamy. Yes. Yeah. So, but people love it, and it's a wonderful way for your client who's been coming in and says, "I just can't get my husband to come in." Well, suggest a couples massage, and he might feel more comfortable about that.
Yeah, so the way I would tell wives to tell their husbands when I was working the desk was, look, this is what you tell him. He gets to be naked in a room with not only you, who is also naked, but 2 other women, and one of them is just designed to rub him while you're there. Honestly, that works, though. When
it does. Like that. Don't get us wrong. We're not selling sex, but we're one step shy of it.
But it's just enough where it makes them comfortable. It's almost like makes it a joke. Yeah. So they get really comfortable. Like right now, I am currently dating a man who he doesn't want to go to the spa, get this mom. He doesn't want to go to the spa because he doesn't want to cost us money.
Oh my God, what is wrong with that boy?
I don't know. We're gonna fix it.
I call him the fixer-upper. He's just a cutest little guy you've ever seen, and yeah, his whole world's about to change.
Yeah, just he has no clue. So yeah, but deck out the rooms. When they were on super clearance, we bought candles, like electric candles that were red from Christmas. Yeah. They don't have any Christmas decorations on them. They were 50% off. We grabbed a bunch.
Okay, but let's say you can't do that. So go to your craft store and buy some red lace and just glue a little bit or tape it around the candle just to give a little bit of oomph. I buy fake roses, and every year I add more roses so that every room has roses. everywhere. And then I buy white ones too to kind of contrast against that because they pop up in the dark. I also have heart-shaped little chalkboards we put on the doors, and we write the names of the couples going in. You know, there are just lots of little touches. I would say, though, and a lot of you are going to want to try this, the rose petals that you sprinkle everywhere, all they do is make a mess. I would not do it. You're going to be sweeping up. You're going to be moving around. It's going to be sticking to your feet. It just...
And avoid confetti.
Oh, my God. No. Bad.
Confetti is the herpes of the craft world. It
yes,
really is. That
it really is. Unless you're outside in a ticker tape parade in New York for some reason.
Yeah, no. So avoid confetti. What are some other things that we're doing?
Well, okay, we talked about setting the mood. And if you need ideas on setting the mood, De-Stress Express has a Pinterest page. So you can go to our Pinterest page or go to Pinterest period and pull up massage and put in.
We can add I think we have a spa decor. I think Jess, our VA, did one for the Spapreneur Pinterest page.
Well, we'll take a look at it.
We'll link it in the show notes, guys.
So I want to say this also. Don't forget your single people. There are a lot of single people and they're feeling very left out. I've been toying with the idea of a couples massage for a single. Meaning we have two therapists work on one person. Certainly we upcharge for that, but that makes them feel very special so that they can also say, oh, I had a couples massage. And it's a very unique, different. They don't have to necessarily syncopate their hands, but they have to be sort of a one mindset and make it ooey gooey. And yeah, I'm talking about menage a trois.
Yeah, a little bit. But the other thing is that single services, don't, be afraid to, if you need to, like upcharge your couples massages, but to get more people in singles, because we only have, even our spa, as large as it is, only has so many rooms. We're not going to cram 2 tables in a room that does not work.
No, it's not worth it to do that.
So you can discount your singles a little bit if you need to get more people in. You can encourage it, encourage the guys who are last minute, like, well, just send her in by herself.
Yes.
Does she really need to be with you?
Yes, absolutely. Bring her over here, drop her off. We'll take care of her. In the meantime,
like
you go home and
take care of the kids and clean the house.
Yes.
Do that.
Oh, that's so good.
I know. Like, seriously, like, take care of the tiny humans, scrub the house down. Oh my God. If he doesn't get sex then he needs to leave her.
No. It's really not all about sex, but it's giving acknowledgement that I love you and I'm acknowledging everything you do for me all year long.
Yeah. And this is really good too for men who just aren't comfortable coming in getting massaged, or again, you run out of room. It will happen. If you do everything right, it's going to happen.
Be careful on the phone when somebody's booking a massage. Don't say, oh, so what is your wife's name? What is your girlfriend's name? Don't assume that they're married or with the opposite sex. So can I have the name of the other person? And this almost broke my heart. We had this lady that called a couple of years ago, girl, really. And she said, I'd like to get a massage, a couple's massage. And it's with my girlfriend. Is that okay? Absolutely. Why in the world would we not do that? And that's exactly what I told her. I said, darling, you're welcome to come in here. She came in and sat down. She said, I appreciate everything y'all did to make me feel comfortable, because people are just not making same-sex couples feel comfortable. So get comfortable with it, folks. You're rubbing a naked body.
Seriously, like if they were two best friends, would you care?
Yeah, no,
exactly. Like, again, no boom boom in the couples room. You don't know what's going on there behind the doors.
That's right.
And again, that's a huge market.
And you never know where the conversation's going to go. Sometimes it gets really entertaining.
That's true. Because anytime two women are getting a couples massage, whether they're best friends or girlfriends or whatever,
they're going to dish on the guys.
They will dish on everybody. And it's hilarious.
My God. It really is funny.
So, that's another thing, too. If a guy comes in, he goes, I really don't want the couples massage. Well, get him and his wife's best friend, both husbands. That happened. Like, I have a really good friend, Angie. The two guys bought them both pedicures, so they didn't have to do with it. But that's so smart. So she gets a girl days out. So,
or a mother-daughter. We have that. That does happen. And it's really sweet of the guys to do it, because then, and he looks like a hero, and he did it all at one place.
Yeah. Yeah. So. And flowers, forget about it. So provide these opportunities for your clients. That's your job.
Okay. On that note, something's going to go wrong.
Yep.
Something is definitely going to go wrong. Expect it. Know it. Don't get flustered by it. something's going to mess up. 2 people are going to show up at the same appointment and they don't have it. Somebody doesn't show up, which we'll address in a few minutes.
The roses don't come on time.
Yeah, something's going to happen. Figure out what you're going to do. It's okay. We're all human. And yes, the client may get very upset at that moment. Simply be sweet and say with sincerity, I am so sorry, but it's your lucky day because we messed up on you, so we're going to make it right any way we can.
Mm-hmm. And, sometimes it's simple as this happened over the holidays. We accidentally let somebody know by accident because she's a regular.
Oh, God.
She's a regular. Her husband had come in and bought a package of 4 massages for her. And we went ahead, our front desk receptionist just put it under her account. Well, when she came in, she didn't have any of her original package, so she used one of the new packages, so it kind of blew the surprise, though.
When she was going to check out, she said, oh, no, you don't have to. We've already taken it off. It's already paid for. And that's what gave it away. And I got the call from the husband going, what the hell? This was the surprise. Now I'm going to have to go out and buy her something. And my thought really was, dude, just get in the car and go buy her a piece of jewelry. But we made it right. We extended those 60 minutes to 90 minutes and comped her 1 massage.
Yeah. So something like that is a really innocent mistake. But other things like you double book the rooms. One thing that we do to ensure that we don't double book the rooms is we have a separate grid that we make on Excel.
Yes.
You can do also in Google Sheets. If you don't have Excel, Google Sheets is a free program. Mm-hmm. And what you do is you lay out your room schedule and then we block it off. There's a 60 minutes, there's a 90 minutes, and you get, by the way, now is the time to have the discussion with your practitioners. I don't care if they're independent contractors or not. It is an expectation that if you want to continue to remain at our day spa, that we need you.
You will be working there.
You will be, or we will not invite you to continue.
Yeah. Everybody knows that in our place, you will be present. You will be there. We will all support each other. And what every one of our therapists will tell you is, it's a lot of work, but they have so much fun during this time. We bring food in for them. I'll go get sandwich makings. I'll get pizza. One day will be potluck because all of them like to cook crazy paleo food. And they really enjoy the camaraderie. They get to see other therapists that work different schedules from them. And
they make a nice little chunk of money.
And the tips are outrageous.
Tips are outrageous. They earn more money. And it's a great opportunity for you and your staff to get more regular clients. Because if this is their first time, you need to have a follow-up plan afterwards. And we're going to have a whole episode about the follow-up.
Yeah. We don't do uniforms, but I do go because they're independent contractors. They can come and go as they please. But if you don't show up, then I'm not going to ask you back. However, I go and buy them all T-shirts. Every year, they get a new color T-shirt, including the boys. The boys had a throwdown with the girls last year of, oh, yeah, I'll wear pink. It's like, fine, I am buying you pink. And those boys wore some pink, and they rocked it.
Yeah, they did.
Except for Jedi. Jedi is this black guy, ripped to the maximum. He's gorgeous.
He didn't like the pink?
No. He says, my shirt's too tight. Dude.
No, we like the shirt tight.
Yeah,
that's for our benefit.
Do you not understand sex sells?
That's for our benefit.
My God, Jedi, what's wrong with you?
No, we do not encourage sexual harassment of any kind.
No. We handle it. We handle it. But Jedi's pretty.
Jedi is very pretty. His wife is lovely too.
Oh, yeah, and she's expecting, and he's got twin girls.
We have a baby boom at De-Stress right now. I'm not drinking the water.
No, do not drink it.
No.
So those are little things I do for my staff. But let's talk about the biggest problem that you can have for Valentine's, and it's the one that scares people the most, are the no-shows. Mm-hmm. So you have people that will commit, and they can even be regular clients sometimes, but mostly they're brand new clients. We always take a credit card. We take it on our website. It says, you no-show, you will pay. And we require a 24-hour notice. This is year-round.
And we do the full amount. None of this half-price stuff. I've seen a lot of you guys, 25%, 50%.
Nope.
Guess what? You need that full price. Now, stop doing that, guys.
Yeah, so let's get real. Let's talk about the no-show policy in general right now, just all year round. If they don't show up, we don't just automatically say, oh, I'm going to run that credit card. No. We call them. We give them a chance. Even if you tell me, oh my God, I forgot my appointment, I'm so sorry. It happens. I understand. It's okay. Just let's not let that happen again. those are the kind of clients I want that really do want to be there.
Because you never know, something may happen. Like, for example, if they have a sudden death in the family or an emergency, the last thing typically on their mind is their massage appointment.
Or they've got the flu and they're laying in bed. They're not thinking of you.
We did have a woman one time. She was in active labor calling us as she was driving to the hospital going, I can't make my prenatal appointment because, so if the pregnant woman on the way to the hospital could figure out, I need to call, your clients can call. But
even though with our prenatals, we do give them a pass, and you just, especially when they're in the last trimester, we're a little bit much more lenient on that. But we have this posted everywhere, all over the website,
all over our brochures, everywhere.
So we'll give you a chance, but not at Valentine's Day.
Nope.
And let me say this very clearly for you guys to hear. If you don't show up, now I'm not talking about just Valentine's, but if you don't show up, you don't call us, or if you just simply say, I had something else to do, we're going to charge that card. And people, too many of you guys out there are scared to do that. Well, then they won't come back. I don't want them.
They're the worst kind of client.
Yeah, you're taking up my time. You don't value me, and I'm going to charge you because I deserve that. It is a wonderful thing. Okay, let's go one more step. So then they tell the credit card company, I didn't go get that massage, so I'm claiming that I should not be charged for that. It's called a chargeback. You'll get a notice from the credit card company if it's not happened to you before. It will not have their name on it. It will have a transaction number on it, and it will have the amount of money. You're going to have to go through all of your receipts and match it up on the date that's on there and figure it out. Once you do that, you call them. They have backed us up every single time because we have it posted that we have a no-show policy. So don't fear charging that card. Don't get radical with it. Don't get crazy with it. But do charge those people. Now, Valentine's, no excuse. No. Strict 24-hour. If you call us, say 10 hours before, and you have to cancel, and you don't say it's a death or he's got the flu or something, we'll tell you, if we can't fill the spot, we're going to charge a card. But chances are we're going to fill the spot. Some of those you have to kind of fill out and feel out and figure out whether you want to really charge that card or not. But we're pretty harsh about it, and we get a lot of flack for it. But let me say this again. I don't want you if you're that kind of client. So, and they forfeit gift certificates if they're booking it on a gift certificate number.
Yeah, so you have to be uncompromisable about this. I've written a blog post about this. I'll link it in the show notes for this episode, but it's all about the client expectations. And then also, we want you to be flexible in your policies. There are certain situations that warrant, flexibility for a lot of different reasons, but there are a few things that I am a non-negotiable on: sexual harassment, if you're disruptive into my spa, where the point where it's affecting my therapist and my other clients, and no-show policies is particularly big days like Valentine's Day. It's just no excuse. Plus, here's the other way to think about this. You are denied the opportunity to meet a new client that could become a regular client. So that's future money down the drain.
And it's just disrespectful. I mean, it's just flat disrespectful. Like I said, even if you admit to me, oh God, I'm so sorry, I forgot. I get it. Not at Valentine's, but I get it. So just keep it in mind that it's okay to charge a card and just know your client. So
yeah, so just make sure that the first couple times you do it, you're going to be scared to death. Do it anyway. If you need us to hold your hand, email us, hello@Spapreneur, go on our Facebook group, whatever you need, and we will support you.
What happens if the client's late on Valentine's?
That's all they get. We purposely, even on Valentine's Day, we'll build in 15 minutes into the massage. So when we book it, we book an hour, 15 minutes, or an hour and 45 minutes for an hour and a half massage. We do that so we get a full 60-minute, 90 minutes hands-on time at our spa.
Yes.
It's something we're known for. It makes us so much different than any of the other spas out there. But if we're back-to-back, and this is all year round, actually, if you show up late, I'm so sorry. And if there's only 45 minutes left, you can get 45 minutes worth.
Yeah. And I tend to prorate those charges only because we're a little bit more difficult to find. I can't tell you how many people I've stayed on the phone trying to direct them in because we're in a business park.
That's different. If they're on the phone with me doing that, I don't mind doing that. If we've got room even on Valentine's Day, I'll wiggle it.
Yeah.
But if you're just showing up, you don't call me, you don't act remorseful, I am so sorry. I remember one time, this is when I was still massaging, and the woman had come in the day before to make the appointment, and she was like 20 minutes late, and she claimed she couldn't find it. I'm like, you were here yesterday, actually physically in the building.
It's amazing to me, actually, how many people really are like that.
Well, she was also rude. Like, we used to do bottles of water, and so I came out and I undid it for her. She goes, no, you touched my water. I can't drink it. I'm like, okay. So I drank it in front of her, got another one. I was like, okay, I don't want you as a client ever.
Oh, God. Oh, gotta love these clients. So I think we covered most of the stuff.
A couple other things we do to really enhance the whole experience. We do a candy bar. I'm not sure how this started. We got an idea.
I think I saw it at the winery, and it was for a wedding, and it looks so cute. The problem is I keep eating all the candy, so I have to buy candy I don't like.
Yeah, so this year we were really smart, and I went out to Target and,
right after Christmas,
and I got anything that was just red and white. They're these great like peppermint almonds and this other stuff. It's gonna look so pretty. Peppermint taffy, so everything's gonna be peppermint flavor. Bunch of Hershey Kisses. We'll probably have to get still some more.
Oh, and I order bags of Red Hots through Amazon.
Yeah,
so
and you
those
can
are
buy
popular.
bulk candy anywhere where you buy the bulk candy for weddings. And we just do jars. You can get inexpensive jars at Pier 1, Michael's, any of your craft stores,
Goodwill.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah,
Just
any of those places. So that and have little baggies
and
so that they can fill it up
and have scoops for like the Red Hots.
But make the baggies small because let me tell you.
Load up.
Oh my God, they will load it up and take 2 or 3 bags. And every now and then you have to go. I need you to leave some of the candy for the other people.
And keep your therapist out of the candy.
Amazing.
And keep your therapist and yourself out of the candy.
No, just put candy in the back for them. Make brownies or something.
Oh my God, they're just. I love them. So we do that again. We change up the music in the lobby a little bit to a little more lovey-dovey, American standards. These are all little things you can do that don't cost a lot of money, but it makes a big
Teddy
impact.
Pendergrass. Whoa, whoa, baby.
But that's what I mean. Like, it's these little touches that if you choose to do, and a lot of these things we talked about really don't cost a lot of money. It's just planning. It will make a big difference and it'll leave a lasting impression for these clients. And then you follow up a week later. How's your massage? By the way, you should come in more regularly. Here's why. And give them some reasons why. You could probably turn some of these one time. It's kind of like the only Christmas and Easter Lutherans, Mom.
Yep.
We're Lutherans. You can turn them into regular churchgoers.
Yes, you can. You just got to make it worth their time. Couples massage is not the time to really dig in deep and try to fix some issues. However, it is a good time after they come out to say, I noticed that your shoulder was a little bit tight. I'd love to work on it again. So if you enjoyed your massage, why don't you try to book again sometime?
Give them a reason to return.
And here's another good idea. And as they're going out the door, give them a $5 off coupon for the next time they return.
Yeah, and they have to use it within like a month of their service. It gives an immediacy to it. Now, if they call like 6 weeks later, still give them the discount. Come on.
Yeah.
Again, that's when the policies can be flexible. Anyway, I know this is a lot of information. This is a longer episode than we normally do, but this is
a big event. I mean, and this goes on for a week, folks, because President's Day is right afterwards. Now, in our area, we have a lot of military and federal, so everybody's trying to get in. Everybody. So this is a week-long event for us.
Like pretty much it'll start like Valentine's Day this year is on a Tuesday. So we will start probably
the weekend before.
Friday evening is when the couples massages will start. The weekend will be absolutely jam-packed. And then probably evenings the rest of that week.
Yes.
Valentine's Day, maybe full, and then the weekend after.
Yep.
Because it's a 3-day weekend. So, again, prepare your staff, get the schedules going now. Ask people who normally only work a few hours, can they extend 1 or 2 hours? Makes a big difference. Remind them that this isn't deep tissue work, that this is not, and it should be
This is lovey work.
This is lovey-dovey.
Don't make it so soft they can't feel it, but this is a loving time to introduce them to the pleasures of a relaxation massage.
And again, if you've got the room, couples facials, couples pedicures, even couples waxing if you want to go there.
Oh. No, we're not. No, ow. I don't think so.
I think it'd be hilarious.
Only if we get to film it. We're going to become a reality show.
We should be a reality
show.
Oh
my God, his and hers, brew and Brazilian.
His and his. That'd be hilarious. How many guys have come in for like Brazilians because they lost a bet? Those are the best ones.
No, look, if it's going to be 2 guys, I want two gay guys that are really into their feminine side so that they squeal and dish on each other really bad.
Yes, we love our gays.
I love my gay guys.
I love my gay guys.
Gay girls. I love them all.
Yeah, pretty much we're rainbow, very friendly. We are. If you want more information, we've got a ton of stuff. We're going to have a ton of resources all month long about Valentine's Day on our Instagram, on our website, Spapreneur.com. And again, if you've got any questions about this or any of our other episodes, you can reach me directly. I will forward it to my mom if you're wanting questions from her. It's hello@Spapreneur, or, look us up. If you just Google us, trust me, we're around. And thank you guys so much. And happy Valentine's Day early.
Yeah, early. And don't just count on not going out to dinner. Just tell your loved one to make you a nice dinner at home and to have some water ready to soak your feet and your hands, and
Epsom salts.
Yes,
lots of
a nice bath, and tell him or her, no sex, no, just let me sleep.
No. Maybe you can celebrate, Valentine's Day a month later or something.
Yes, that's a whole nother episode.
Need more actionable steps to get your spa headed in the right direction? Head to Spapreneur.com, where we've got the tools, tricks, and methods to making your spa as successful as it can be. Spapreneur.com.